Hey folks, Chase Steele here. I'm going to be teaching you microeconomics this summer. I'll be taking care of you. And good news is, if you're watching this video, you're already in Module 0 of the Canvas course, and it's exactly where you need to be to get going. So I wanted to go through some basics about the course, make sure that we're all very clear-eyed about what's going to be expected from the beginning, how to get a hold of resources, and how to just basically keep to a plan. So let's talk about communications. Let's talk about structure. Let's talk about the rhythm of the class in terms of due dates. And then we'll talk a little bit about midterm, final, and week 7, all of which are important mile markers. And we want to make sure that we're being well prepared to meet those. So communications first. When you need me, which you will, you're going to be able to get me Monday through Thursday with no problem. I'm really pretty fast, and generally email is the best way, but you can also give me a call at 425-564-2003. If you miss me, just leave me a message. It'll shoot me over an email. Okay, I can call you back. You also can come and see me if you need me in a more personal one-to-one kind of way in the Zoom room, and I have office hours that are listed on the syllabus along with that phone number and my email. Okay, you're going to find the syllabus if you just scroll a little bit further down into Module 0. I expect every single person in the class to read that syllabus from front to back, especially all the parts that talk about the graded elements of the class and what's expected. Okay, I'm not going to cover those there here. You're responsible to do that on your own. Okay. Once you get going into the home page, you're going to find that the home page for Canvas is actually all of the modules for the class. Each module represents 1 week, and I tried to make them all very symmetric to help you keep on track. Okay, so the first module is going to give you 2 chapters. Those 2 chapters will have some mini lectures that you'll need to watch. There's also a PowerPoint summary that you can look over. You should also be reading your text. Okay. Now, some students have indicated that they don't find the text useful. It is useful. It depends on how much you're trying to get out of the class. If you're just trying to get by, some students have told me that the PowerPoint summaries are enough. That's fine if all you're trying to do is get by. I would like you to do more than just get by, though. So reading the text is very useful. The PowerPoint summaries are a nice way to go through the material quickly. And then it's essential that you watch my mini lectures. Okay, once you've done all that, which you should be doing easily on a Monday, then you are going to step in, you're going to do the chapter quizzes. That would be my preferred way that you're going to do that. The quizzes aren't actually due until Friday, but get them out of the way now, right? I've stretched due dates as long as I possibly can to give you time and flexibility. It is not when I prefer for you to do things. Okay, I prefer for you to do them earlier in the week so that if you run into snags, you can come and see me, you can reach out to the Academic Success Center, we can connect you with resources and deal with stuff as it pops up. That's the way to get a good grade. Okay, leaving it till the last minute, it can be done, but it is not advisable. Okay, so Monday we're going to get in there, we're going to do our readings, watch the mini lectures, do the quizzes. Tuesday, I'm going to expect you to jump in and probably start the Achieve homework. The Achieve homework is an online interactive platform. There's descriptions of it in the syllabus. It is the other required book that you were supposed to buy at the bookstore. It's actually an access card that the bookstore sold you. If you didn't buy it from the bookstore, no big deal. You can go ahead and follow the directions in Canvas and on the syllabus and basically just subscribe for that. It is a great platform. It's really stable. You're going to be able to practice homework, get immediate feedback. It's a really good product. I've tried almost all of them that are out there. Trust me, students will always find some reason to hate a homework platform for one reason or another. But out of all of our options, this is a good one. I've also put extra credit into the Achieve, which will help you to earn 2% extra in the class on top of the 100% that's possible. I've done this for a couple of reasons. 1, students appreciate a little bit of extra credit. And 2, I hate arguing about questions and the way that they're worded. You may run into one every now and again in Achieve where you're like, I don't like this question. Fine. Do the extra credit. 2% for the entire course is an enormous amount. That way we don't have to get into a tedious argument about the wording of a question. Okay, it will more than make up for the few questions you find in Achieve that you just didn't really like very much. Okay, get in there, do that Achieve early in the week. If you've missed a question a couple times, come and see me during office hours. Send me an email. I will help you on the homework. Don't sit there and just miss it and miss it and miss it and bang your head against a wall. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you out with that. Okay, by Wednesdays, we're always either going to have a discussion or an informal classroom chat. They're both graded. They are absolutely not optional, and they are both going to require that you interact with people on the board Wednesday, Thursday, and then, probably do some tidying up comments Sunday, Monday. Okay, so make sure that you're thinking about those things every single week. Okay, to aid you in planning, I have a link or a text kind of instruction list called the Rhythm of the Course that will show up in every single module. You can look at that and it will give you a study plan for the week. It's very generic, but since the class is symmetrical, it will serve you well. Okay. Other things to think about. I said already that summer's truncated and it's fast. That usually kind of makes students think it's going to be easier. It is not easier. If anything, it is harder because you're going to cover more material in less time. Summer is very much like a freight train, and once it gets moving down the tracks, it's going. You are not going to stop it. You do not have time to hang out on the side and then try to jump on the train later. You'll get run over on the tracks. Okay, so this thing's leaving. Time to get on board. Get a plan, make sure that you make it to the end of the line, okay? Students who get a plan and stick to their plan, they usually kill it in my class. They do very, very well, okay? Students that are constantly trying to do things at the last minute and that fall behind in summer, it gets ugly so fast. So please make sure that you think about right now how you're going to navigate each week and get to the end. The one thing or the couple things you need to think about along the way: you're going to have a midterm that pops up at the end of week 4. It'll be open for at least 48 hours. There are some timed elements. There's also some elements where you're going to have to draw graphs and submit PDFs. We can deal with that later, but be planning on that at the end of week 4. And at the end of week 7, which is actually a Thursday, you're going to have your final exam. Week 7 is Monday through Thursday, and then the Canvas course closes. I cannot stop it from closing. It is the end of the quarter. So for that 7th week, I absolutely need you to be on it and jumping on top of things on Monday, right? If you can, I'll open that module up early. I'll make sure of it. You get going ahead of time, okay? That should pretty much take care of the general factoids and how to get through the class, how to get a hold of me. If you have any other questions, there's a discussion thread called General Questions About the Course. Your classmates might already know the answers and can answer for you. Or just send me an email and I'd be happy to help you out. Okay? Anyhow, looking forward to getting to meet you all, and should be a good summer. As long as you're planning ahead, it will go just fine. So take care. Talk to you soon.